Hello everyone. Laurie here from Wellbrook Wines. Thank you very much for buying our winter tasting case. We've put together some little videos, one per wine, because we thought it would be a nice idea to share with you our thoughts on the wines and our enthusiasm for these wines that you've bought. We'd like to tell you a little bit about where they're from, how they're made, the grape varieties involved in making them, maybe chuck in some completely random thoughts and facts, who knows? But it'd be nice to share the experience of tasting them with you in a virtual way, of course. So join us, it'll be fun. See you soon. Hi. Hello, and thanks again for buying Wellbrook Wine's winter tasting case. Today we're going to look at the third of the three whites. This is Maias Branco, another organic white wine, this time from Portugal, from the Douro region, central Portugal, about an hour's drive south of Porto, inland a bit. A high, very mountainous region. These vines are grown at 600 meters above sea level on sandy granitic soils with very poor nutrient levels, which is great for vines. It's exactly what you want. You don't want the vines to be pampered. So yeah, a famous old wine region, Douro, Maias Branco. Portugal is, in my view, one of the most underrated wine countries in the world. It's a treasure trove. So many amazing, really interesting wines, many of which never come to these shores. And part of the reason for that, the fact that it has so many interesting wines, is because it has an amazing array of indigenous grape varieties that have evolved locally and haven't travelled for one reason or another, but they are the lifeblood of the Portuguese wine industry, and we have something of that here today. This is actually a blend of 4 grape varieties, the main one being Malvasia, which you may have heard of. It's grown widely in Italy, in the Canary Islands, Eastern Europe. It's even reached some of the New World countries, Australia. It's quite an easy grape to grow, a very forgiving grape, give you lovely tropical notes, nice acidity. Another, if you like, building block grape variety. And this is Malvasia fina. Malvasia is actually the name of a family of grapes. This is one of them. It's Malvasia fina, known also as Boal in the production of Madeira. Then, in the mix, we've got a grape variety called Encruzado, which is a bit like Chardonnay in texture, but it has a really interesting, quite distinctive character of pine needles. And some say that's because the vines are grown amongst pine forests. That may be true, I don't know. But it does have that character. Then there's another grape called Cercial. This is not the same grape variety called Cercial with a different spelling in Madeira. This is a completely different grape, and it's prized for a lot of minerality and a distinctive fennel-like aroma from this grape, and a lot of limey, citrusy character too. And then finally, Gouveio, which was thought to be Verdeio or Verdelho, as they say in Portugal, but in fact it's been proven recently to be completely unrelated to Verdeio. And it's, again, lots and lots of lovely, simple citrus ripeness. So a blend of 4 grape varieties. Let's have a taste. On the nose. Oh, sorry, I forgot the appearance. Paler in colour than the last one. We're back to more of a pale straw colour. Lovely freshness on the nose. Almost a hint of honeysuckle, really lovely, lifted floral aromas, maybe even a touch of elderflower. A nice ripe lemons and limes underscoring that nice juicy citrus. really lively, really lovely, lovely, bouncy, vivacious acidity. Dancing all over the palate, delicious. Oh, delicious. Opal fruits. You remember opal fruits? Lovely, tangy, lively citrus fruits. It's not a complex wine, I don't think, but it's quite big. It's quite big in texture. Not as big as the last wine. More medium bodied, I'd say. Really well balanced, lovely length. Yeah, the overwhelming character is nice, simple citrus fruits with a nice mineral note running through it, a touch floral, and the texture's almost waxy, almost like a very fine olive oil, medium bodied. Very nice. Just a quick word on tasting itself. When you taste, you're tasting mainly with your nose. 95% of the job is with your nose. So try, when you're slushing that wine around and getting it into every nook and cranny, try to breathe through your nose, because it's the interaction of your retronasal passage and your mouth that's going to give you all that flavour. If you don't believe me, next time you sit down to have a nice dinner, put a clothes peg on your nose. You won't taste anything. Slush it around your mouth, try and breathe, and if possible, try and take some air in through your mouth also. That's the way to taste. And make sure you've got a nice big plastic bucket beside you, because it takes a bit of practice. Well, I really hope you enjoy the Maias Organic Branco from Portugal.